But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day.
Well, B.A., you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Now here's Bridges. Outside Booker to the inside. Here's Crowder. It's good from about 19 feet.
This is a real strength of Jay Crowder's game. Give him these looks, and he will knock them down.
Outside Young. Bogdanovich passes to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hunter. The Hawks need to get one up here. From the wing. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. And here's Paul. About a minute played here so far in the first. Bridges passes to Paul. Hunter with the rebound.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Now here's Hunter. Bogdanovich on the wing. Booker defending. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Paul with it, and it's Young picking him up. Paul passes to Crowder. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
He rifled that one in from distance. Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now Paul. Goes up from the top of the key. For 3. Collins with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And Capella gets it to go.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Hawks on D. They trail by 1. Outside Paul. Here's Crowder. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young with it. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Bogdanovich, no good. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Out to the wing. Ayton finds Paul. Jacks up at 3. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by the Hawks. Hunter with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Young against Paul. Outside for Booker. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Hunter passes to Capella. Oh, Ayton with the block.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Young.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
Pass to Booker. And Booker gets double teamed. It's stolen by Hunter. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Capella, back to Hunter. Outside Young. There's the drive. And the shot goes down. Young's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They're really working the paint now.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Booker, pass to Crowder. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Got a hand on it. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
High post Young. Pass to Capella. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Crowder grabs the miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Booker, pass to Ayton. Hunter against Paul. No one near him. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
There is a relentlessness to what Chris Paul does. This guy works at his own pace, wears you out, searching for his shot. Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Up top, Paul, guarded by Young. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Buries it from 3. And that makes it a tie-ball game. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Now here's Capella. To the paint. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Outside Paul. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Hawks. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Young. Into the lane. And he makes it. Young's got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Paul with it. Picked up by Collins. Outside Paul.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Paul. Up again. It's good on the putback.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Outside Young. Out to the right wing. Collins left side. Outside Young. Back to Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 4.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Paul with it. Picked up by Collins. For 3, Bridges. Hunter with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Booker defending. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
The lineup for the Hawks.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Payne against Williams. Pass to Shamet. There's the triple. And Kaminsky slams it home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Outside, Williams. Here's Gallinari. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials sick, and we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a... And that'll do.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We've got Danilo Gallinari. Lou Williams out there with Kevin Huerter. And there's Cam Reddish. And it's Chang in at the center position.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's Huerter. Sinks it from distance. And the Hawks lead by 7. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation.
Johnson inside. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And a missed layup.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Huerter can't hit. And it's Phoenix's ball. 7-point differential. Payne against Williams. It's Shamet on the wing. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Shamet's gotten his first points in this one. The Hawks shooting around 50% of the game so far. Outside, Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
How about the focus of Lou Williams? Inside, able to finish. Nice.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Shamet. Huerter defending. And stolen by Huerter. Pass to Williams. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Huerter can't hit. The Suns trailing. Payne drives. No good with a layup. In transition, here they come. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Outside Payne. Over to the wing. A good look from Johnson. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Cameron Payne.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Williams against Payne. Williams in the post. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 9.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just a little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. A minute 22 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Williams passes to Gallinari. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Frank Kaminsky picks one up here.
Well, as a young player, Danilo Gallinari played in some pressure-packed environments. I think he played for Milan in Italy. They love their hoops and take it seriously. And then straight to the Knicks as a 20-year-old. Boy, he can handle the spotlight.
Williams against Payne. Pass to Shamet. Kaminsky with it. Outside Payne. Another shot. Just 4 to shoot. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Williams against Payne. Pass to Jang. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. From 8 feet away, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Williams against Payne. Pass to Shamet. Now here's Kaminsky. And stolen by Herter. Up in time. That shot off. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul's got space, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Stolen by Bridges. Paul against Bogdanovich. From the high post, and another basket for Phoenix.
I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Inside, Capella. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
You know, another thing I've noticed is how many of their baskets are coming off assists. Great ball movement for them all day.
Here's a three from Paul. Poke loose. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Bogdanovich. Knocked loose.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And Phoenix shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Up top, Paul. Guarded by Young. Outside for Booker. Here's Crowder. Outside Paul. 6 to shoot. Over Young. Paul can't get it to go. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Phoenix ball.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Young against Paul. Outside Booker. 4-3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. And for the Hawks, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Outside Young. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Bridges. Oh, and he got, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players, how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Capella. Tries again. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Outside Paul. A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter. Sinks the tray. Paul's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
Now here's Young. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Paul with it, and it's Young picking him up. Here's Ayton, and he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
DeAndre Ayton unafraid in the big moment. Nice delivery.
Outside Young. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
3-point field goal.
And the Hawks lead by 8.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Paul for 3. And nails the tray.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
So this one belongs to the Hawks. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team.
He's honest, that's for sure. D.A., thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
Paul passes to Booker. Traps in the tray.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Lowry finds Tucker outside for Robinson. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. Shot clock at 6. Over Paul.
Well, Chris Paul, a terrific defender, uses his speed well right there to cover some ground.
Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Paul. He dishes it to Ayton. Booker with no one around, and a miss there on the triple.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
Here's Butler. Here he goes. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot, drove right in and came right at the defense.
Paul passes to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, Bam Adebayo so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Lowry against Paul. To the inside. Ayton. And Adebayo sends it back. Robinson kicks to Buck. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Outside Robinson. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Adebayo.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Paul dishes to Bridges. Gets a hand on it, and Paul stays with it.
Competitiveness of this game lifting, and so Chris Paul is going to get to that standard. He enjoys being aggressive on the offensive glass.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Ayton. Paul outside. Over Lowry. The shot's good from Paul.
And Chris Paul so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
The Heat have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Lowry against Paul. Lowry kicks to Robinson. The feed to Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Butler's got 6.
Jimmy Butler can score on all 3 levels, inside, outside, and from distance.
Paul for 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Over in the corner, Paul. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. 3 seconds left. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Heat out. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Paul's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Booker finds Paul. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Now Lowry. Outside Butler. 5 to shoot. No good on the 3. Suns leading by 4. Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It almost feels automatic at that point. The confidence that Chris Paul inspires in his teammates. It's surprising if they don't make the play.
Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. And Paul pulls it down. Paul's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
They get the rebound, and they'll get another chance. Outside, Robinson. Poked loose. Bridges with it. Robinson picks him up. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. 8-point game. Robinson passes to Tucker. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And the 3 ball is good. Paul's got 10 points in the quarter.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Lowry. Here's Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a...
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Chris Paul has been the story in this one. He ended up with 17 points. That's all for now.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. And it's McGee in at the 5. Here's Shamet. Offensive rebound.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Now Hero. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
It's good. And now it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Shot from the top of the key. Unable to get that one.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Dishes it to Kaminsky. On the wing, Johnson. Dedmon defending. Just 4 to shoot. Johnson, the pass to McGee. And stolen by Dedmon. Out to the wing. Back to Morris. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Shamet on the wing. Cranes the three-pointer. Shamet's got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix.
And Shamet doing what he does best, scoring from distance. That's some nice accuracy.
Knocks it loose. Struz passes to Dedmon to the left wing. And they get it. And he lays it up and in.
Smart around the rim. Dedmon has the physical skills and the touch to be pretty effective from there.
Payne looking around. He gets it in there.
Cameron Payne.
Payne's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Oladipo dishes to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Down low. The shot's good from McGee.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Hero. It doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Kaminsky kicks to Payne. To the paint. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat trail by 14.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key parts of this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
Robinson on the wing. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Lowry's shot is good.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
Now here's Payne. He has 6. The pass to Kaminsky. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity strike. That's a huge factor.
And Phoenix making a change here. Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Cameron Payne. Lowry, good.
And he is an elite-level decision maker. Lowry understands when to pass out of that pick and roll and when to shoot.
Paul outside. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And Adebayo throws it down.
And you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Ball against Lowry. Booker left side. It's stolen by Lowry. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Robinson drives in, and he gets... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
It's Crowder on the wing, defended by Butler. The Heat trail by 10. Lowry passes to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And he trims the lead to single digits.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Led by as many as 14 points. Paul is doubled. Passes it to Ayton. And the wide open shot from Crowder gets it to go from beyond the arc. Crowder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Robinson against Booker. Robinson kicks to Butler. Inside. Outside for Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Over Paul. Off the left rim and out. Suns leading by 11. And they double up Paul. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Tucker. To the middle. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Ayton attacks and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Shows you the mobility of the big man there as Ayton's able to carve through the defense, and that forces them to be out of position.
Ayton hits them both. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Lowry. Butler kicks to Lowry. The dish to Tucker. Shoots over Bridges. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Paul looking around. Booker outside. Just 5 to shoot. Ring shot on the way. Rebound by Butler. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Paul against Lowry. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. He kicks to Crowder. In the corner, it's Bridges. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And a deep three from Lowry. The Heat rebound. Outside Butler. Outside Robinson. Lets it go from deep. So the Suns win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the
Rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now here's Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Back to Robinson. And here's Butler. Back to Robinson. 5 on the clock. Now Tucker. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. He's got a clear path. Young with it. To the paint. And stolen by Adebayo. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Lowry against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Here's Capella. And the layup falls.
What a pass by Bogdanovich. Sending it straight to the wide open man.
Lowry against Young. Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. From deep. Can't get it to drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young. To the inside. Here's Capella. Adebayo with the rejection.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. And here's Tucker. Collins defending. Hunter with a double. And here's Butler. There's the 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And Hunter, here we go. Rebound by the Heat. Left side Tucker. Now Butler. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he banks in the layup.
This is what the coach wants. Get Jimmy Butler the ball going downhill.
Here's Young. Collins outside. Pass to Capella. Collins outside. Right side Hunter. Outside Young. Now Collins. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Hunter. Outside Young. Back to Capella. The kick out to Young. Clock at 6. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Got it. Capella's gotten his second bucket.
Beautiful work inside. Capella putting his hard hat on and going to work.
Double team on Butler. For 3, Lowry hits the 3-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Hawks trailing. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Inside. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Collins.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Down low. Hunter against Butler. Clock at 4. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And here's Lowry from the arc. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. There's 25 seconds left in the opening quarter. And here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Here's Young. Adebayo with the rejection. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Collins. Misses from short range.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
There's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides. good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Young. The Heat making their last shot. Outside Bogdanovich. Here he goes. It's hauled in by Robinson. Bogdanovich, no good. The Heat with the lead. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. From behind the arc. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And they look more confident now, putting that rough first quarter behind them.
Now Young, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Bogdanovich, back to Young. Now Capella, hounded by Adebayo. And here comes the break. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And good anticipation by Bam. He has a nose for picking up steals.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
Up top, Lowry. To the inside. Outside for Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. And now an 8-point Miami lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
So it's Atlanta now. The Heat making their last shot. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Capella's got 6 points.
Defenses encourage Capella to shoot jumpers, but that time the strategy backfires.
Lowry right side. Stolen by Capella. Collins with it. Picked up by Tucker. Hunter against Butler. Outside Bogdanovich. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Young against Lowry. Lets it fly. No good off the back of the rim.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Banked it in off the glass. Capella's gotten 4 this quarter.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. A different look for Miami. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Wright. Okongwu.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Oladipo with the ball. Now Wright defending. To the middle. Here's Hero. Here's Dedmon. Up and in on the layup. And the Heat lead by 2.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
52 seconds left in the half. To the paint. Here's Reddish. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Tyler Hero.
Using his athleticism, Reddish fights through the foul and managed to put up the shot.
He's perfect from the line this time. 44 seconds left in the second period. Oladipo against Williams. To the inside. Here's Dedmon. Rejected by Okongwu. Pass to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Going inside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Williams against Oladipo. Williams in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got his first basket.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
For 3, Oladipo. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. Tie game in Atlanta. And don't go away after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slip. And that'll do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you got to like what Clint Capella has done in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
A solid shooter with good all-around skills. Cam Reddish is tough to anticipate defensively.
And Smitty, you had pretty good size on the wing. When you were attacking mismatches, did you prefer to bully a smaller player or pick apart a bigger, slower defender?
You know, B.A., great question. I think both. I think when you have a mismatch, what you really want to do is draw a double team. So if you can use your size or your quickness, but also have the basketball IQ to know when the double team is coming and get off the basketball.
Here's Young following the bucket by the Heat. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Here's Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Lowry's got 5 now.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
Yes, it's good. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 5. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Lowry outside. From outside the arc. 4 on the clock. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Pass to Capella. Young against Lowry. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock. You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game. And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Steve, Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
B.A. only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
They get the rebound. Adebayo. Pass to Tucker. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. The Hawks have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Now here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. Robinson passes to Butler. Robinson with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Robinson can't hit. The Hawks leading. Up top, Young. Checked by Tucker. Here's Capella. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Back to Lowry. Down low. Here's Tucker. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu checks in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Wright's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Williams is subbed in for Young. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
With Onyeka Okongwu, you get an athletic big man who puts a ton of energy into his defense.
And I feel like we really see Okongwu's defensive prowess when he's going against the pick and roll.
Well, his time and his instincts are terrific, B.A. Combine that with his physical attributes, and it's easy to see what makes him a special player at the defensive end.
A line change here for Miami. Good on the bucket. Dedmon's got his second basket.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
Wright drives it, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Here's Strus. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Hero. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
Now here's Williams. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Atlanta. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Stolen by Capella.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Morris can't hit.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Here's Young. And that one good. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Young against Oladipo. Hero outside. Back to Oladipo. Up top, Hero. With the drive. Hey, rejected by Capella. And they're on the run. Here's Hunter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, it's the steals. They've been harassing the ball today, forcing mistakes, and turning that into their advantage.
Here's Strus. Pass to Dedmon. Oladipo on the wing. Will it go? He takes it in, and they get it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Outside Bogdanovich. Left side Young. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That'll be a second foul of the game. A line change here for Miami. Here's Young. Pass to Collins. Puts up a three. Adebayo grabs the board. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The rebound by the Hawks.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 6 assists in the game. For 3, Lowry. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Butler. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
This speaks to how assertive Butler is. Good at getting deep inside and finishing.
Young, the pass to Capella. Robinson with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Lowry, no good. Here's Atlanta now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Bogdanovich, no good. Difficult situation for Miami. Adebayo passes to Butler. Here's Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, we know Kyle Lowry is comfortable inside or outside, but his focus right now is hitting the mid-range jumper.
Butler finds Robinson. Out to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Capella. There's Young with the 3. It's not going to go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate.
Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
Outside Young. Three-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Outside Butler. Robinson with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Outside Tucker. No luck on that one. Collins with it. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him.
And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. Certainly, Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the three. The three-pointer, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Paul outside. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Now, here's Collins. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Young passes to Collins, and the shot goes in.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins, willing to mix it up down low.
Paul against Young. Paul kicks to Ayton. Back to Paul. The 3. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Ayton dishes to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Young looking it over. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Down low, Capella, and the layup's good off the glass.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Up top, Crowder. Collins against Paul. Over Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Bogdanovich against Booker. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Now, here's Bridges. Lets it go from 14. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Bridges with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Back to Crowder, trying to end the drought. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now, here is Young. And finished off by Collins.
And creating a little separation here, gaining the confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Bridges. Right side Crowder. Clock at 6. No good off the front iron. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And finished off by Collins.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Booker, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella's in the area. What an impressive display of timing. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 10-2 run here. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Crowder with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bridges passes to Booker. And Capella sends it back. And now Young running the floor all by himself. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Young for three, and so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Paul, following the basket by Trae Young. Paul passes to Booker. Misses the three.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Booker, following the miss shot by Bogdanovic. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Young, good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Suns trail by 10. Booker looking around. And the dunk by Booker.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Now here's Paul after the miss from Trae Young. Shot by Paul, nobody around. Drains the 19-footer. Paul's got his first points of the game.
Well, Paul can be consistent from that part of the floor. Defenses should know you can't allow his mid-range game to start cooking.
Now, here's Collins. He's got 6, kicks it to Hunter. Back to Collins. And the pass to Capella. Bridges with the board. Suns trail by 5. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Paul with the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
And Phoenix has possession, following the bucket by the Hawks. Paul, right side. Again, the miss by Paul.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Pass to Young. Bridges with the steal. 1:46 left in the first half. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs, Green, and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
They get it again. Ayton dishes to Booker. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And the Suns miss again.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Bogdanovic with it. Outguarded by Booker. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
On the wing, Bridges. Young against Paul. Feeds it to Ayton. Here's Booker. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Lou Williams is checked in for the Hawks. Johnson against Hunter. Johnson kicks to Kaminsky. To the paint. It's stolen by Capella. Williams inside. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Atlanta had no problems getting going. A smoldering performance for them. And that should...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Chang, and it's Williams at the point. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Here's Payne. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Herter passes to Williams. To the inside. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Suns trail by 13. Payne looking around. Johnson, a wide open look. It's good from long range. Johnson's got the first basket of the second half here for the Suns. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Williams in the post. Kaminsky's there. Snatched up. Shots good by Williams. And the Hawks lead by 12.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
Shamet. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Atlanta leading by 12 from deep. No good that time.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Payne kicks to Shamet. Pass to McGee. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Payne. Gallinari with the steal. Herter passes to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the Suns miss again. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Count that one. 6 points for Lou Williams.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Johnson outside. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. McGee inside. Jang defending. 4 on the clock. Johnson, that's for 2. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
At the line for Atlanta, Cam Reddish.
That free throw good from Reddish. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 19-point game. This is to Johnson. Shamet on the wing. He kicks it to McGee. Will it go? And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
Suns trail by 21. Shamet on the wing. Good on the triple.
Landry Shamet.
Shamet's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Williams looking around. Passes it to Herter. Back to Williams. Launches a three. The Hawks again can't hit. Phoenix has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Payne with it, now guarded by Gallinari. Kaminsky dishes to McGee. And the rejection by Zhang.
Well, the timing, a very natural aspect of what Gorgie Zhang does on the defensive end.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And here are the Suns now. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Williams. Over to the wing. The pass to McGee. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's stolen by Reddish. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Well, Lou Williams in the open floor is just a bucket, folks.
Got a piece of it. To the wing right side. It's been all about Lou Williams for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Paul from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Young against Paul, and Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Young outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. Bridges with the steal. Young against Booker. He dishes it to Crowder. In the corner, it's Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Young outside to the paint. Collins against Bridges. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. They get it back. Kicks it to Paul over Young. Second chance effort, and that one's good. Ayton.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Ball against Young. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Back to Young. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And here is Paul. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Bogdanovich finds Collins. Fires the three to stop the drought and finished off by Collins.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Ball surveying the floor. And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Bridges. The dish to Paul. Clock at 6. Banked in off the glass.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Young with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Down low. Hunter. Here's Capella. And the layup falls. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Bridges left side. Booker outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Atlanta.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for John Collins.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young against Paul. From deep three-point range. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Capella finds Hunter. Now Young. From past the arc. The shot misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Paul dishes to Crowder. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Shoots from the baseline, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Young with the ball. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have DA.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Butler finds Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch your head because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Ball is doubled. The kick out to Crowder. The pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Pass to Robinson. No good on the shot. The Suns go the other way with it. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Paul against Lowry. Paul looking around. There's the dish to Ayton. Takes a 3. That's good from Paul on the assist for Bridges.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Here's Tucker, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Paul against Lowry. Paul is doubled. Kicks it out to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Over to the left wing. Tucker, the pass to Robinson. That one's off. Still out of sync. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Phoenix leading by 6. Now Paul. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Bridges dishes to Crowder. Booker outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Booker's got 5.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here is Lowry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Suns have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Adebayo against Paul. Back to Crowder. Paul against Adebayo. Fires from the wing. The shot by Paul, no good. The Heat trail by 8. Lowry with the ball. Bridges covering. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
The assist.
Gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Lowry against Paul. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Miami ball.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Robinson kicks to Adebayo. Outside Lowry. And here's Adebayo. Knocked loose. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Now here's Paul. 6-point lead. Here's Bridges. Lays it up off the glass.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Paul against Lowry. Pass to Tucker. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Robinson for 3. Offensive rebound.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Booker. Miami grabs the miss. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Paul against Lowry. Lets it fly from 18. A new 14 for the Suns. Ayton, the pass to Paul. A beautiful reverse hit. Paul's got 5. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he could be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Butler in the corner. That's tipped and stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
The drive by Lowry, and the shot goes in. Lowry's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Paul passes to Booker. Miami grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining.
And stolen by Ayton.
2 minutes.
Wants to get it to Booker and does. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
The Heat trail by 8. Adebayo finds Lowry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. The offensive rebound. Paul passes to Ayton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Here's Strus. And that one goes long.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Hero passes to Strus. 6 on the shot clock. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Hero. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution for your Suns.
Suns leading by 10. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Phoenix no good that time either.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
Payne passes to Kaminsky. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Kaminsky's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. And so it's Phoenix going in. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into Phoenix. Came ready to play. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a 12-4 run. They close. Thanks for joining.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. But gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus into the small forward. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Kaminsky. Dishes to Payne. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Floats it up for Adebayo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And McGee kicks to Shannon. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Shamet with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the basket by Kaminsky.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 10-point game. He dishes it to Tucker. Poked away. Shamet with the steal. And there's the pass to Payne. To the middle. Here's McGee. Back to Payne. To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Shaky start to the half. Jimmy going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Robinson left side. The kick outside to Butler. And that's That's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Payne passes to Shamet. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And it's in there. Shamet's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
The Heat trail by 9. Outside Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lowry looking around. Butler dishes to Robinson. Back to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And it's good for 2.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Now here's Payne. Now recovering. Payne kicks to Johnson. They double team Johnson. Back to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Rebound by the Heat. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Lowry, good.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Now here's Payne. D right on him. No problems knocking that one down.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
52 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Beyond the arc. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. Heat on D. They trail by 7. Paul right side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
You have to marvel at Chris Paul's ball handling. He keeps that one on a string.
Lowry against Paul. And good that time. Lowry's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
The shot by Paul, no good. And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're winning the... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Strus passes to Dedmon. And taken away by Paul. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Paul's running. Ayton trying to break free. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Five on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Dedmon kicks to Hero. No good with the triple.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Suns leading by 9. Now Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. The kick out to Crowder. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat trail by 9. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Strus passes to Dedmon. Can't cash in from close range. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And it's Paul penetrating. Swiped away. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat going with a whole new group on the floor. Heat shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does, and that confidence rubs off on the team.
And here is Paul. Bridges outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat trail by 9. From outside. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker.
Second team foul.
That's his 3rd foul of the game. Lowry against Paul. He kicks it to Bridges. Passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Booker. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tucker the pass to Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. It's Robinson high post. Over Booker. Robinson misses. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Paul kicks to Crowder. That shot off. And the Heat going the other way now. Over in the corner, Paul. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Over Lowry. Paul outside for 3. And the Suns miss again. And it's Miami's ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Robinson for 3. Drills it from outside.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Booker looking around. Paul from deep three-point land. No good there. So the Suns win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin,
More athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Now here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And he drives in. And the shot's good.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Now Lowry. Robinson on the wing from the arc. Adebayo in the post. He's against Capella. Shot clock at 5. Tucker, no good.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
First quarter of play, a minute in.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Tucker, no good. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And now the Hawks on the break. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Now here's Robinson. To the inside. Stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. Collins with it. Picked up by Lowry. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Pass to Hunter. Collins against Butler. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Lowry. Miami, no good that time either.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's been 10 straight unanswered. And Young, here we go. Butler with a steal. Lowry with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Jumps up. And it's Butler with the jam.
Coast to coast there. Jimmy Butler, one of the premier two-way players in the league.
Young against Lowry. Young, the pass to Capella. Right side, Bogdanovich. It's good. Capella's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Lowry, following the score by Atlanta. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Outside Robinson. And here's Lowry. Guarded by Young. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Lowry. Takes the 3. Hunter with the rebound. Young with it. Now guarded by Butler. He gets it in there.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
The Heat have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Butler. Driving to the basket. And it's Butler with the jam.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Young inside. Checked by Tucker. Young misses. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 so far. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. Back to Butler. Stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Capella. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
Well, Capella did a good job there. Just picked the pocket as the big man.
And so it's Atlanta earning this break in the action, up 10. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And the basket is good. He has 6.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Lowry with it. Pass to Butler. And there's the drive. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
You love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
Again, the miss by Butler.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
A nice shot by Young.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Young against Lowry. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, BA, and the fact that he makes himself available for those kinds of shots, you put that together, and it's a tough guy to match up with.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Now here's Bogdanovich. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Pass to Strus. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Oladipo outside. Driving inside. A shot to stop the run. And it's good on the layup. Oladipo's got his first 2 points.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Reddish is checked in for Hunter. And Herter's subbed in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Hero. This one for 3. Jang pulls it in. The Hawks have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Truth. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. We'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Lou.
And it's Atlanta's ball. They led by as many as 18. Williams against Oladipo. Williams in the post. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. Can't connect from short range. Now here's Hero. Tight defense on him. Dedmon inside. He's against Jang. And here's Oladipo to the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Oladipo against Williams. To the middle. Jang gets the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 17.
When you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Pass to Strus. Hero for three. The rebound by the Hawks. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
Here's Gallinari. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. The shot by Oladipo, no good. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Williams into the lane. Gallinari for three. He's off on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Pass to Strus. Down low. A nice shot by Morris.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Williams. Pass to Jang. Beyond the arc. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What a grand finale to...
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They are in control of this game. Up. Thanks for joining.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to Gallinari. Out left to the wing. Here's Reddish. Jang gets the bucket. Jang's gotten his second bucket.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
And here's Lowry from the arc. The Heat rebound. That shot off the mark.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Reddish. And the layup is good off the glass.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
Well, the Hawks shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Williams against Lowry. Williams into the lane. The rebound by Lowry. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. It's picked off. Gallinari with it. Picked up by Tucker. Butler against Gallinari. Pass to Williams. Here's Jang. Hounded by Adebayo. Jang in the post, working on Adebayo. Dang's shot is off. And the Heat shooting only 35% so far. Lowry outside. Off target with the open look.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Pass to Jang. Good D by Adebayo.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Williams with it to the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Pass to Gallinari. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Now Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Back to Adebayo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first
Bam
personal
Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. The guy is a talent.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Jang gets the bucket. Jang's gotten 4 this quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside Gallinari. Six on the shot clock. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Lowry.
First team foul.
The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Williams from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
Lou Williams has been one of the best bench scorers the league has ever seen. So he will get on fire, that time in the catch and shoot.
Here's Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Williams. It's Herder on the wing. Gallinari, the pass to Williams. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. No luck on that one. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks ahead, up 19. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. On the court for the Hawks, we've got Lou Williams. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Herder in a 2-guard. Gallinari with it. Picked up by Tucker. Launches a 3. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jang. And he can't bank that one in. And here's Miami. 19-point game. Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's Reddish. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Herder. Here's Jang. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. And the Hawks lead by 19.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Outside Robinson. Now here's Tucker. 6 to shoot. And here's Butler outside. The shot won't fall. To the middle. Here's Reddish. And he throws it down with one hand.
Yeah, that's got to feel good. Reddish rising up.
And the Heat shooting just 37% in the game. Butler passes to Lowry. Now Adebayo. Tipped away. Here's Butler. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Williams against Lowry. It's Herter on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Lowry. Robinson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Tucker's got his first points of the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
From 12 feet. Here's Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Now Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Second chance effort. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Sometimes you have to run a great play for a great player. That's going to get Jimmy Butler in a good rhythm.
Outside, Williams. Up and over to Lowry. Here's Jang. Back to Reddish. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
For the Hawks.
Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And here's Butler outside. Offensive rebound. Heat. Here's Adebayo. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hawks.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Clint Capella.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends. Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
And Collins gets double teamed. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
That one goes. Count it.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Young against Lowry. Outside Young. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.